Hello, welcome back to Old Fun Gaming Mario Kart session.
Hi!
Yeah, it's another palate cleanser for you.
So it appears that instead of continue on the normal, we're actually going to show off one of the booster passes now.
Yeah, so what we're going to do, we're going to hit some of these new tracks that came out of the DLC. A couple of these I do know. 3 of those I do know. I do not know the Paris one.
Paris Promenade.
Yep, and that came from their mobile game.
The mobile game.
So there's going to be one track that's going to put me at a slight disadvantage, but it's once I get the track figured out, it's not going to be too much.
No, and then you got this is on 50cc, so this is easy mode effectively, which is always fun, and which is good, and I haven't seen this before, so this is brand new to me as well. Said last part I never played the Tour or Mario Kart 7, so those are...
The next one that you'll see is from Mario Kart 7. Different kart this time. I'm doing the Formula 1 racer with monster truck tires.
Those cardboard cutouts?
Preferably with a mushroom.
Okay.
Because if it's anything like the boxes and crates...
I'll down on the box.
Yep. I got screwed with a red shell there, but that's the name of the game. Getting screwed over and still coming back.
Absolutely.
This is
some music, man.
I love the kart tracks. That is one thing I don't think that was in the original Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I think it came out with the DLC. With this is you can now listen to the soundtrack and get off the game menu, and I love the Mario Kart game soundtrack.
I'm with you on that one. I think it'd be extremely good in this game. I have one quick question. What happened if you went to the outside there at the...
There's something with the tour tracks, and I saw this. It's a little gimmick that they do, but it throws you for a curveball. Okay. You're about to see it because we're lap 2, and it doesn't happen until lap 3.
Okay.
It just happens with the tour tracks.
Okay. To be honest, I noticed there's a lot of different. Not a lot. I guess not a lot of different. I saw that coming.
I
noticed there's different pathways you can take.
Yep.
Or at least on the map. I don't know if you can actually take them. Most like that's blocked off. You can't take it there.
Yep. There are some like where you can branch and go around. Now, yeah.
Got lucky there.
The game knows I'm racing.
Yep. So now you have to go to the right. This is the change.
Yep, this is the change. So now I'm effectively going through the course backwards.
Oh shit! Yes, you are, man. You are just. Oh, that was really.
What's close? So yeah, where they're going?
Oh, what the fuck?
Yep. This is where the tour like throws the curveball a little bit. I'm going to stay to the outside of that.
Yeah, I would say so. Again, folks, this is a genuine reaction for me. I have never seen the tour. I've not played the booster courses on. I only have Mario Kart Deluxe for the Switch. I haven't.
Oh no, I can't do that with the ink.
No.
That sucks.
Although you're going through, if you went to the water, you'd be good. So I played this game on the Wii U, and it obviously have half the shit it has now.
No, it does not.
And this game, we talked about it before, this game's like 10 years old.
10 years old, but the booster packs that they put out for this, oh, fuck off, boo.
Oh, you stole your shit. But it made the replayability insane high.
Yeah, because you're looking at now 24 cups, 4 tracks per cup.
Yep.
That is effectively 96 tracks.
It's a lot of tracks. And I know the online community of this is really, really strong.
The online communities. This and Splatoon are probably, and Smash Bros. Are 3 strongest games in terms of online play.
Although, did you hear about what they nerfed in the recent update on the online community? Apparently there was a strat called bagging, where you purposely, and I'm going to probably fuck this up a little bit, so I apologize in advance. But on the online, you stay back and you just basically grind for the best items, and then you just use them and you like destroy the competition. And it was called bagging, and there was skill involved, but it was kind of taking away what you're supposed to do in this game, which is race. And
oh yeah.
And so Nintendo just nerfed that, and I don't know how it works. You guys can look it up. I didn't really play this online much myself, so I didn't really care. But it was weird.
Like there is a strategy to that, but at the same time, you're kind of putting yourself in a position where if you're granted staying in first place all the time, you're also putting yourself in that position as well. Because I don't know, it's a weird one.
Yeah, it was just weird. It was real common online, and there was a lot of people who liked it, and there was a lot of people who hated it, and Nintendo, being Nintendo, it kind of defeated the spirit of the game.
I can see if they left it for like the online community, because if that's how you're purposely like trying to take games, then okay, then at that point
that was a good hit.
Yeah, I was not even planning on not landing.
You almost wrecked your ass there.
Yeah. Oh man. But it's the same thing with like camping. Like if you got a good sniping spot in Call of Duty, fantastic, stay there. But just because people are camping, don't boot them out. There's a purpose of hiding in. Oh, I've got Funky Kong on my ass with a fucking star. I do not want. Oh wow.
That was unfortunate.
I did laugh anyways. There's one thing I'm currently doing that I can talk about real quick is I'm drifting. So with this one, prior games you could only drift up to like to a certain point. This one, you get a blue, you get an orange, and you get a purple. Purple is where you want to go because you get the longer speed boost out of that turn.
Yep, that makes sense.
And it's effectively the equivalent of having a free mushroom, which I didn't learn until I had mushrooms running through time trials. Oh.
And to get good times, you really probably need to use those.
This is one I
remember this one.
This was one track I freaking loved on the on the 64. Still love it now.
One thing I want to point out from when you had the lightning, I'm sure most people know this by now, but depending on what place you're in, determines how long you stay small. So he was in first place. That's why Funky Kong passed him. Because Funky Kong was in last, so he wasn't as hindered for as long as.
Or he could have been the one to cast it.
He could have been the one to cast, but it is the longer you're, or the better place you're in, the longer the effects last. And that's true for I think the ink and maybe one or two others as well. But.
Well, the ink you can counter with the speed.
Yeah, you can counter speed.
Ooh, there we go. Living on the edge.
There you were. Wow.
This is the reason why I drive forklift. I get paid well for driving like a maniac. There were a couple times I come around corner where I just tapped on the brakes a little bit and I hit that gas pedal and it boom. I'm zipping.
Only making this comeback from Super Nintendo days. I don't think it was in any other version except maybe the Game Boy Advance version. It might have been that one. I don't recall because that one was basically a port of the Super Nintendo with more levels. It had ended up having more levels.
That's fine. I don't need that bomb anyways. I'm not gonna drift here. Okay, so yeah, what I've kind of figured out with the lightning is based on where you cast it. So if that was 12th place that just threw that, they're going to give you, whoever that position who casted it, that much time to pass all those players.
Yep.
So the further back it is, the longer it hits you. And there are some times it's like, oh, right on third lap, and I have someone right on my ass.
Yep. and kind of go back to the bagging thing, and that's kind of the point of the bagger.
Yeah.
They stay back and they basically grind for the best items,
Yeah.
and then they just dominate the final lap. And it's annoying people, and that's why Nintendo.
And the thing is, with like some of those special items, like the bullet, the stars, the lightning, there's no time limit with them. Gold mushrooms is the only like best item that has a time limit to it. And I think there should be a time limit with those items. If you get those, you have to use them. And I think that could have been, rather than the nerfing of how much you get them, they could have nerfed it that route, just for the online play only.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because cups, yeah. Okay, that was good.
Woo! I want to stress that I don't know exactly how they nerfed the hand use.
Yeah. Okay. I joke about this.
Michelle.
Oh, Emma!
Yeah, play a lead. That was real close.
I make this joke, and it's a little bit of a family joke. The game knows I'm playing.
Yeah.
Because I'm driving aggressively. This is one of the... I don't know if it works in terms of software code, but I think this is one of the few... Okay, this is one I don't like, the change that they made. Because there used to be cars here that would move back and forth in that slot. They only have cars doing donuts and some other things, and it's less populated. That's not a good change, but nonetheless, it's a throwback to the Wii. But I think this is one of the few games that I think the better you get at it, the game learns how well you're doing with it. I'm not sure if that's entirely true. I have a feeling that it does. I would
imagine the Sonics. Oh man, that change.
Oh,
did run. That was.
Yep. And especially I was halfway up there. I don't know if that's true or not, because I know there are some games the better you play, it ups the difficulty. Oh, I missed that. Like,
yeah, they don't.
Yeah,
it wasn't the same as it was.
No, like the original.
It was really. It was real. It was a real big obstacle in the original.
Yeah,
in the Wii.
Like if you got him, I'll get pounded.
Yeah, you're getting the Mario Kart experience now. That's for sure.
Yep. Mario Kart's taking the gloves off. Now let me know who's boss.
Isle of pinatas and dipshits.
Oh my gosh.
God, they're such morons. Folks, I'm not the biggest Sunshine fan if you haven't noticed, but it's not my favorite game in the series. I think it plays well, but it's not my favorite game.
In terms of the polish that they did for like the 3D platforming, it's fantastic. There we go. I'm no longer inked!
Although watching them do donuts is kind of humorous.
It is funny.
But yeah, no, they could have done... I'm not really a fan of what they end up doing.
No, they do quite a bit of changes to this, but I think that's not one of the best ones, but that's just me.
Okay, I think I like... The other one was more challenging, I thought. Because there's like at least 3 cars in there, if not 4.
There was, I think it was 3, and they were going back and forth, and they were all... And every time I played it, I couldn't get it dialed in on where they were going, or who was going. Okay, this is where the game is starting to take me out back behind the woodshed.
You were on 150, you'd be in trouble.
I would probably be cursing up a storm, things popping out inside my head.
We actually mentioned that 200cc is intense.
The difficulty with it, number 1, and number 2, the speed.
I will tell you. I will tell you. If you play 200cc, understand that the courses were not designed for it. Most of them weren't.
No, you have to brake or drift.
You're gonna get pissed off. It's really just, hey, we're gonna let you lose, and don't take it seriously.
Yeah,
my biggest thing, because it's fucking hard.
Well, like if I don't restart for the channel, it's not the end of the world. I'll get it on my private time, but this is kind of like show off the game a bit more, because this is
Absolutely.
This is a fantastic game.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is easily the best Mario Kart game they've ever had.
It controls well, the anti-gravity controls well, the collider controls well. Everything that they've incorporated so far, the Switch handles it beautifully, and it controls beautifully.
Absolutely.
There's a reason why there are certain racing games I will play, others I will not, because of the car handling. If I'm getting frustrated with how the car's handling, nope, I'm out. The racing games is where I get really picky.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not a big racing game person as it is. Mario Kart's really the only racing game that I have consistently gotten into. I've played a little bit of Forza in the past. I remember a Burnout game I liked, but I like that because I just like crashing and getting see how much damage you could do.
Oh, Burnout 3 Takedown?
Yeah, and
that was it. That was probably the best one of that series.
And then there was old 64 game Rush 2, I think.
Rush
2.
Yeah.
Those are fun, but again, those are fun doing the tricks and stuff. But
nonetheless, I'm gonna go to the tall, skinny drunk.
Let's check out what we got. We got a new wheel.
Okay,
very blue wheel.
Blue standards. They're like your standard. The only thing is cosmetically. Yep. They really don't add anything value-wise to it.
Yeah, it's just a cosmetic change.
But
don't think you got any new carts?
Nope, I don't got anything. Don't have anything new.
What the fuck is that thing above that?
It's
a car. It's a motorbike.
It's Link's bike from Breath of the Wild.
Oh.
Because there is a way that you can get a motorcycle in Breath of the Wild.
There is. I do remember hearing that.
And there are the tires.
That's something right there.
It's something else.
Okay.
Well,
and you didn't get any new. That was all you got was the tire.
Yeah, that was the one thing I unlocked at 30. That's the one thing I unlocked at 30.
Okay.
Join us next time for Mario Kart on Old Fun Gaming. Till then.
See ya.